Kalinka was considering the oil business. It was clear to her now that even building the next two pump jack sites was not going to put their production over the top. She knew they were keeping up with fuel and bitumen demands in the Republic, and it did set her at ease, but the exports were taking far too long to fill the ships with materials, especially high-margin fuel and bitumen. She called in Clarence. He would get there momentarily so they could suss out options. She knew one she was leaning towards, but that would require a significant investment in pipelines. She was not sure about that. Clarence arrived at Kalinka's door, paused for a moment, then knocked. He heard Kalinka say, "Come in, Clarence." He opened the door. She motioned towards a chair opposite her, and he sat down. He looked at her and said, "Where would you like to start? I have a couple of ideas. One that is very manageable. The second would require investment in money and time." Kalinka sighed and said, "I have a feeling I know where you're going, but I hoped if we talk this out, we may come up with another option. Let's hear your first idea." Clarence cleared his throat and began. "I think it would be worth our time to see if there are any pockets of oil left in our existing field." Kalinka furrowed her brow and said, "I didn't think there was anything worth drilling for in that field." Clarence responded, "There may not be. However, oftentimes in search of a higher percentage of oil, gaps can be left that, when exploited, can return surprising amounts of oil when added together. This would be a low-cost solution. Most of the infrastructure is in place. We just need to build one or two pumps and a handful of pump jacks. I can have someone do the legwork on this. It's not very time consuming, and we'll know within a week." Kalinka looked hopeful. She replied, "I hope that with this and bringing the last two pump jacks online, we can have a small surplus of oil. Doing that should put the ships at sea more often." Clarence said, a trifle gloomily, "I'm not too hopeful about this, but as I said, it's worth the effort. I have come up with another idea. What if we did nothing about this?" Kalinka looked surprised by Clarence's suggestion. He said, I'd have to get Peter to investigate our production and cash flow. We have a nuclear facility in city to fund, and running ourselves out of cash can't happen again." "That is fair," Clarence replied. "I think we both know what our third option is. Exploiting the small oil field to the east of the farms." Kalinka said, "Yes, that is our last option for sure. We'll need roads, power, and a lot of pipelines. Not a small, inexpensive project. Let's revisit this in a week. We can review your findings, and Peter should have some answers regarding cash flow. Thank you for your time, Clarence." Hi, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 72 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Welcome. Thanks for taking time out of your day to come and watch some of the fun and games that I have with this wonderful, frustrating, beautiful, hard game to play and get right. Anyway, yeah, this is unexpected for sure. And I'm not. My initial reaction was I would find the however many of the technical services offices were dropping their mouse isn't cooperating for some reason. There we go. Biological waste here, and then I'd get them to dump it at the border and just be done with it. We've got more than enough in fertilizer. Maybe we could start exporting some of the fertilizer as well, but that's going to be a little bit longer of a road to deal with. Plus, I'm not sure that we're keeping all of the both of the farms up to speed in terms of how much of this type of fertilizer we've got stored there. So and yeah, hardly any. Maybe we just need more trucks to deliver more of the fertilizer. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. Maybe I should check that out before I get the big hammer out and start just paying to get rid of it. So I've got the fertilizer DO, and it has... oh, it's also helping out a little bit with some of the crop situation as well. So So yeah, it's only got one garbage truck that's actually dealing with that. Wow, this is that's a. I think I'm just gonna get the big hammer out for the time being. I'll run through and do a little bit more investigation into some of the other things that that have been going on with the fertilizer stuff. Because if we had 3 garbage trucks there and we were getting our crops, enough crops delivered when we ran out in these warehouses, then we could do that. But I don't know for sure, and I don't want to risk running out of crops and to pay the little bit of money that it was going to take to export the waste that we have. Not a big deal. So this is the technical office over here. Cool. We'll take the biological waste and we'll get it dumped here. And then I'll send you back home so we can clear this little backlog. It's another. You're there, customs house. Okay, so both of you. Send you home as well. Oops, send you home as well. Oh, he's there already. I'm not sure. Maybe the animation didn't update. That could very well be. And get the rest of these guys dealt with. That's over in the city, I believe. Yeah, right there. I'm really more looking towards having the. Oh, I did it again. Having the technical services on this side of the map dealing with that situation. And this is supposed to be the roads guys, which I think in large part they are, but they got taken over when we had the big garbage fiasco polluting the our republic. So and this is, I think they're taking bottle, yeah, customs house, so we can just send you home. This, yeah, this one's right here, so we'll want to do that one as well. Oh, it's already going to the customs house. Okay, I did that already. Losing track of what I've done and what I haven't. I'll send you back home. Modred, that's on the other side. We're gonna let you continue on there. You're, yeah, doing some other waste. Mezina, that's also on the other side. Mezina. Nachimo, that's further down that direction as well. So I'm thinking that's probably enough for the time being. Hoping this can actually clear that that backlog, which looks like it's going to do. Okay, cool. They do have, looks like they have, well, some, not a whole bunch, honestly. Are they even getting rid of their biological waste? No, they're not. They're just carrying on. Well, I didn't really want to go across the map when it came time, like to go to the to the border with the guys from the far side of the map. That just ties them up. So hopefully we got less coming in. We can manage that a little bit better. That's the fertilizer deal. Okay. And again, this is that whole situation. Yeah, both farms wanted to trying to keep them filled up, and very unsuccessfully. Well, when you have one truck, what makes you think that's well, maybe now's the time to look at this to see what all we've got. Yeah, there's quite a number of crop transfer. These crop transfers aren't doing. I'm pretty sure they're not going to the border. Yeah, just strictly dealing with that situation, getting everything transferred. This one, yeah, this is just the farm ones. This is the top up. So this one's also going to the border, and this is exclusive, dropping to both locations with 3 trucks, and then we've got the other one as well. Well, maybe we can with the fertilizer deal. We can I can see, this is it's a distribution office. And here's the road depot. Okay, so maybe I can take these 2 guys, they're doing nothing right now, and send them over here. Go. So both of those are there, and let's buy 2 more garbage trucks. And yeah, he's picking stuff up. Let's buy 2 more of those garbage trucks, waste trucks, and that was IFAW50. Just so I get, that's this one here. Okay, get 2 more of those. And then hopefully that will stop production. And was it warm enough? I'm not sure. Looks like it potentially could have been. And a traffic jam, which led to the end of the last episode, and also how much the start of this episode. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have lots and lots of patience. So I think we're still in that situation of needing to, excuse me, keep the doctors, not that I would never change that, but having the doctors fully staffed is important. And we've got, yeah, that's still 270, but we haven't got the other guys in place yet. So I think we're yeah, we've stemmed the tide there a little bit. Hopefully we get a little bit more fertilizer out into our farms as well. Okay, let's see. We got a little bit more steel in storage there. Good to see. And we just need to get our, we're looking at just getting buses here, and it looks like everybody's on their way to get that built. And we need people here. That's going to be, so that's 6. I thought I had the road vehicle. I want the pump jack. Okay, we need materials here for sure. And are we starting to produce a little bit? Yeah, we're producing cement now, so that's good. It's going to, and it has actually taken. I'm going to set this back to 0 just because this is can't keep gravel here when we're producing cement. This is such a bad setup. I need to make a change for that, but I don't know. I haven't really been able to work my head around what's going to happen. There's just no place around here that I can even consider it. And the other option would be to add more trucks, but oh my goodness. How many more do we need? I could shorten the trip a little bit, I suppose, if I make a change to where they're... This is the gravel. There's 6 trucks doing the gravel. Let's look at this line, because if I'm not mistaken, they're going here. That's the CO unloading. Sorry. Here, yeah. This one here. This is the loading gravel 4. So they're going there, which is a pretty fair drive around. Who all is coming here to pick anything up? I'm not sure where that Modred unloading is. Oh, oh, that's these guys. No. What I want is for you. Why is this so hard? Because I haven't done it for so long. I want you to go there. Yeah, load gravel, wait until loaded, and then go here and unload, and then we can, and that's the same scenario as that. We can delete this stop and make that change. That should get us a little better turnaround in terms of the time it's going to take to get that happening. And we've got our garbage trucks picking up a little bit more fertilizer. There's 3 of them anyway, so that's good. Hopefully that takes care of composting. Our happiness is improving, and our lifespan change is getting a little bit better. It's getting a little low. Preferred to be up around 80, but price of oil goes up. That's good news. Okay, think we can leave this for the next little while and go over and do a little bit of looking to see if we can squeeze in a few more pump jacks. That, I mean, I'm not gonna, we need to get a reasonable amount. So we've got 2 working here now. That's good. And oil just doesn't last very long when it gets up there, so I expect that this one more isn't going to make a whole big difference. Well, let's see what a high flow can do. 10-11% if we can get it in the right place. 8%, nothing really to sneeze at. saw 9 flash there for a second. So we could get 9% with that one. That was 10% was sort of what I was thinking would be my my minimum. There's a 14. Can't build it on the water. Too bad. Well, 14's not bad. I mean, it certainly isn't great in terms of the other pump jacks that we've got. But it is better than we got another. So we could get, you know, a total of about 30-ish. And yeah, we would have to run, and of course we would have to run some more electricity. Looks like there is some there, so we could definitely get away with it. And you know, there's a little bit more over on this side as well. Oh, 23% even. So this side is probably the best bet, you know, going from here, from this side, and trying to feed this in. Now I got to check and see where we have an opening for a pipeline. Okay, there's one that can come in, one more on that side. So I think probably what would be a wise thing to do would be to build another pump on this side, so that we can feed into here. Actually, we can put the pump anywhere in here and then just run a line, a pipe over to it without any real issue. And we would definitely want to be on this side, because obviously if we're putting it in here, and I think there was a little bit down here and here, just so we don't have to put in a little interim pump to get it there. So yeah, I think it's, yeah, I better I better try to place the flow. I saw 23. I'm fighting for every last percent that I can get. Oh, no free excavators. Okay. Oh, I can get 21 without having to mess with an excavator. 22 without an excavator. Okay. I really do want to fight for that last little... Oh, come on. I had it. There's a 22 right there. Okay, you take it when you can get it, right? Okay. There's that one. Okay, and we've got a little bit more down here. Better tee that. 10. Yeah, we're not going to get better than 10. I want to get 10 up as close to that other side as we can. Okay, 10 right about there, and that's powered. Let's see, is there anything in the middle here? Another 10 there. That would mean we would have to put the pump here. And then I'm going to put another one here just so that we could possibly do another 3 on this side. just need more inputs kind of thing. So okay, let's get some materials here. Are we still in a concrete issue? No, there's a mixer on its way. That's good. But we do have, I'm guessing we have a gravel issue there as well. So good times. All right. Try to figure this out. Sorry. Pipeline, liquids, and a pumping station. And this will be a 3-into-1. One going this direction. Where are we gonna get the road? I better let's get smart here. How far can this go? Something's in the way. Oh, it flashed for a moment there. Okay. I can't remember how far these can actually. Sorry, how far they can go. Okay, it's not telling me it's too long yet. Let's see if I can. Well, it'll go that far. So, yeah, I think we're fine. Or I'll be fine if I put one more pump in here, pump there, connect the 3 of these to this pump, and then this pump will use one of the spots up. Okay. Yeah. That's the 3-into-1. We'll need that powered. And I'm quite likely going to be using a lot of the underground pipes, which isn't my first choice, but honestly, we don't have a lot of other options, or I don't have a lot of other options. Because it's the situation of trying to wedge this in where it wasn't really thought would be a need for it. Wow, I do finish sentences from time to time, so my apologies. Okay, so those 3 are there. That's not bad. Got a new vehicle available. Okay, so that's there. And I need to put another 3-into-1 on this side. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm going to put this kind of in this configuration. Should really check to see where the posts are, because it's not like it has to be right beside, but I need to make sure I can get my roads through, otherwise that's going to be a little bit of an annoyance. And by a little bit, I mean a big annoyance. So, okay, let's try this. Yeah. Oh, that'll go through there. Cool. I'd like to run this pipeline, because I think I can, above ground. Oh, and it'll actually, I don't even have to mess with crossing those lines, so that's cool. Okay. And I will run this one to there underground, because there's just too much to try to navigate this whole thing. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, let's go straighter, save a little bit of cash, a little bit of steel. I think just for the price of those three, we'll have a little bit more capacity there. So yeah, let's get these guys connected to some roads. And then we should be, once we get everything here dealt with, we should be able to yeah, I don't know which is a better way to go here. Go that way. You're connected. You're connected. Well, you're already, yeah, you're getting built, so that's our 3, and the pump, and this pump is connected to the road. Good. Okay. How are we looking for road action here? Looks like we've got all the gravel. We just need a bunch of asphalt. Or yeah, they're just delivering the last of the or he's laying out the last of. There we go. And then we're going to be looking at bringing asphalt in. Let's go check and see what this is looking like for gravel. Nada. Okay, that also means that we don't have asphalt, and we don't have cement. Just got a small load in. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, and I did definitely face this before, but it's you gotta keep an eye on our cement plant, because like I said, it'll continue to create cement until this is filled, and yeah, that's far too much. We need, because gravel's, you know, for all the road work, gravel is the cornerstone of all of that. I could possibly switch this over to use this. Yeah, this is just keeping up with. Yeah, it's doing all right. Oh, we've got lots of food here now. Wow. That surprises me a little bit, but I guess we did stop exporting food, and we are making a good amount of money each month as well, so that's nice. Okay. Are we looking at our farms for, yeah, so it's starting, we're actually getting some fertilizer in there. Oops, that's not it. This is over here. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It's operating now, so that's good. And let's check on here. Yeah, they got everything that we need at this point. Yeah. And we're keeping up. Sewage tank is overflowing. That could... Sewage... What? Hold it. That's not cool. What? Oh, it's not built. Why is that not built? Only got the buses and cranes there? Yikes. Oh. Yeah, that's really not cool. Okay, well, not much. I thought that was all built. My bad. Obviously. It's not going to be anyone else's issue, is it? Okay. Chugging along here. Again, it's a gravel issue. Because, yeah, okay, our paver's in now, which is cool. Really, yeah, one truckload covers a pretty fair stretch of roadway. Centerpiece is built, which is usually the last one they show up or to get finished. Okay. We're doing just fine for fuel and bitumen, and we're processing as well. We're down not quite half of what we had for oil, so it is getting looks like it's getting packaged. Just really need to get our source issue sorted out. And not all of the materials, but I think everything we know. Yeah, we really do have a problem with gravel. How many trucks are on their way? So we've got 6 trucks doing the gravel thing, right? There's a bunch of them here going to get loaded, and there's no gravel here. Okay, he's just, yeah. Maybe the amount of time that it takes for him to get loaded is going to, you know, be offset from the picking up from here, just in terms of time. Yeah. Really, I just want to. I'm just watching this a little bit because I want to see how quickly they come back and forth, and it's not very. Also, keep an eye on this scenario here as well. And I'm also thinking with our distribution of fertilizer, we could also add in an export to the border. That stuff goes so slow. Haven't seen another vehicle come back yet. Okay. Their head is because there's looks like to me now there's 5 of them heading back here. Okay. Yeah, there's 3 of them sitting there waiting now. Maybe this wasn't might have been a better idea to hook this up to here. Although I think if I'm not mistaken, there wasn't there wasn't an out, and this out here couldn't. Yeah. There's an out down here, but we also have, it'll come out this direction, but then it has to go back the other way. So I wonder if it's worth trying to make something work there to feed that. Because have a second. We do have an option of the second one. I would prefer that this is, oops. This is hard to see what that's doing. Yeah, see that's, the out is still staying. Let's see if we've got a 3 out that cooperates. Yeah, see that's just gonna stay. Okay, that's come above ground. Yeah, and as soon as you do that, then it says, sorry, not gonna let that happen. And yeah, I think it's the same scenario there. We can get, okay, that's a mid height, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Oh, it did connect. Okay, so let's try. Yeah, well, that will obviously go there. Let's see if I have a single one. It's a little bit smaller. Okay, that will connect with that. It's lying to me again. Yeah. Try that single one again. Guessing this is not going to cooperate. Yeah. Oh. One more idea. Get rid of the stupid footpaths. Okay, that's cleaned up. Yeah, I agree. Get it into a place where it thinks it's going to connect. Why won't you? one little magic spot right there. So if I do that, because I think once it placed the footpath, yeah, there we go. It said, sorry, I can't deal with that. Now, let's see how. I don't think this is a great idea. This is getting messy. Yeah. Take that road. Oh, there, that connected up. You just go with it when it's there. Oh, I did the same thing, I think. I don't think it actually took. No. Not exactly everything I was planning on working with today, but it's something I haven't messed with for a while. Let's try that same trick again and see. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's a little bit of a roundabout way, but it's going to it should speed up the loading. They're not backed up too bad here, but they certainly are backed up. Let's see about getting a road in, and yeah, that can go there. Oh, there's a road we need to get rid of, just a little piece. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe not. I thought maybe we could get that to cooperate, but it wouldn't. So it looks to me like I'm just trying to see which is going to be the shortest route. Because we don't want them driving too far on the footpaths, because they really do take a long time. They go slow. Okay, well, we should be able to build all of them now, except for this one. And this is a road connection. Oh no. I thought that was a footpath one, but it isn't. Now, do you risk? Because I'm quite sure I can't get a. There's no road connection that I'm going to be able to. Oh, maybe. Maybe no. There's no way that's going through here. Yikes. Is that going to work? Well, it's not so much as that going to work. It's can I even get this side connected up? Yeah, see, that's backwards. Okay. I need to take a break from this because it's getting a little bit on the annoying side. Let's go over and see 3 tons. Are we getting? Did we get the rest of this dealt with? We just need some steel and mechanical. Okay, so we got the last of the concrete dealt with there. And are we getting... Oh, we're doing not too bad for asphalt with the road, so that's cool. And we've got almost all the gravel dealt with here. And we are still making money. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, it's if you want to call that just-in-time gravel delivery, that's what you could call it. 7.9 tons of gravel there. So maybe I should put my frustrations aside and see about getting this dealt with. Oh, and the other thing that I didn't check into was, do we have electricity at all those places that I just placed? Otherwise, these are not going to work. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, good. So, I think what I need to do is get rid of this one. Sadly, yeah, I don't really want to do that, but because we could not get a road out of there. Okay, let's think about this from a different perspective. I want the 1 in and 3 out, but I want the footpath version. Is that, or at least teed, so that the road is on this side. I'm gonna take one out, and then I'm gonna have to take the next one out. And next one. And I think this is, yeah, it's definitely up a little bit higher. Oops, it was control that I wanted to get sorted out. Oh, I don't know why you're being, well, I do know these just with having footpaths and roads and anything around these, they can be a real pain. Let's try the 1 to 3. Okay, so that's mid to mid. Yet as well. Otherwise, got to make sure that this is connected. Because I think I may end up having to take out that footpath, or a small section of the footpath. Make this get the connection and then run the footpath through. So, yikes. Sorry, my brain's working overtime right now. Yeah, what's the footpath scenario here? That's not going to be great. Really isn't. Just, I'm trying to think of a decent way to how about we just try to make this work? See if we can get it to cooperate. Okay, it will connect. Question is, will it connect to that one? I think we have a road issue. I hope it is a road issue. Wow, we've been. Oh, take it. Oh no. It's so close. It was messing with me again. Okay. Let's delete the road. Need to be smarter about this when it does the connection. Just okay. Make it happen. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's get a. I think the footpath is the option we have. Maybe not. Oh, we had a road option there as well. That's going to be better for sure. Okay, I think everything, well, no, not quite. We're closer to getting everything connected up. Okay. So this can come this direction. And yeah, that's okay, so there's that. And then I just need to sneak that back a little bit. And hopefully we can get this to come through here. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to cooperate. It might be better to go through this one, this little piece right here. But we'll see. Okay. Chasing my tail a little bit. Okay, I know that I can connect up there, not too bad. Let's see about getting, yeah, that's gonna, too sharp a turn. Okay, let's make it not too sharp a turn. Right, there we go. Okay. We're hooked up. We could start building it, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys involved. That's, yeah, dumpers and mechanisms and hulls and concrete. So, dumpers and mechanisms. I'm going to get you guys doing this, just the whole thing. Okay. Dumpers and mechanisms and hulls and concrete. Same deal. Yep. And then the buses and cranes, which is right there. And get them involved as well. I'm sure they've been wanting to get something dealt with. Okay, cool. I just want to check on one more thing, and we'll call this an episode. Well, a couple of things actually. So looks like this isn't getting too bogged down anymore. I don't know that we've done anything other than implementing a just in time, and it's probably not in time, gravel delivery. But hopefully we can get a little better turnaround once we get all of those conveyors in and done. And looks like we've got our full gamut in process there, are working there. Everything else seems to be pretty much filled. These are not, but we're kind of holding fast around 300 tons of oil there. So we're getting 2 ships filled up, and we're still doing some decent exports. Okay. Our next order of business for our so you don't have a whole bunch of stuff getting worked on right now. Where's this? Oh yeah. It's been a while. That's quite some time ago. So that needs some people, is what that needs. Yeah. For those, wow, talk about the forgotten. Yikes. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. High voltage wires are switched. 2 roads. Yeah, that one right there. And 810, I think, is... Yeah, that's that one there, which it looks like it's going along nicely as well. And then the sewage tank, and I should probably make that a high priority. It's almost done, and that should really help out that quadrant. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. You know, getting that part of the road done, and we're rolling here, so that's cool. And it's probably his first pass. These guys all have asphalt, I'm assuming. Yeah, and we just need a mechanism here. So that should be on its way shortly, I would guess. Okay, cool. Let's call that an episode. And yeah, it was an interesting one. As we suspected, this these last 3 are not enough. Hopefully, well, we'll see. We'll see if the next 3 are. I know it's not a huge amount. You know, maybe we're at around 40% of one well, just with the three pump jacks. So yeah, how great that's going to be left yet to be determined. So anyway, thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend part of it with me. Love it. Hopefully we see you in the next episode. Have yourself a wonderful day. Cheers.